Hello and welcome to the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's extreme sea monster slaying action as the three-headed pig battles the wolf upon a bone-crushing cage match of death. They'll huff and they'll puff and they'll kick some iron.
What we are going to do here today,
And then the battle you've been waiting for. Snow White vs. Sleeping Beauty in a mud wrestling death match. Who's the toughest of them all?
okay, stop. We're not doing that.
Flames! Flames!
You're weirding them out.
Fine, but I want you to know that you are no longer extreme in my book. No longer extreme.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right, and what we're going to do today is about to blow your mind. You will never be the same. Forget your marriage. Forget your children, if you haven't already.
A little background to begin.
The Brothers Grimm were brothers named Grimm. They are dead, but in the period before they died, the Brothers Grimm wrote 209 fairy tales that we know today.
They didn't write them.
The Brothers Grimm did not write 209 fairy tales that we know today. They were frauds. We should dig up their bodies and spit on their corpses.
No, I'm just saying that they were collective stories.
Never mind that last part.
And these stories have become extremely popular. We all know them today.
Of course, they've all been changed by the mouse to feed their enormous octopus-like animation empire, which sucks the life out of existence and crushes your soul in a death grip of happy, happy songs and talking objects. I can't even speak their name aloud because they're looking for a way to sue me right now. You'll never take me alive, Imagineers.
You know they own Star Wars too.
They're everywhere.
Okay. What we are going to do for you right now is return these fairy tales to their original glory. We have assembled the greatest troupe of actors that the world has even seen, and...
Hey, is my camera on?
Yes.
Who said that? Can I unmute?
Our actors are so insanely talented.
Mom, how do I mute my camera? I'm on the show and I don't know how to get off. I never figured it.
Anyway, in the short time we have, our crack team of actors is going to perform all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
That's like 3 stories per minute.
Or a different number if you know math. And we're going to keep the original endings intact.
Blood, violence, death, people being cut open with scissors.
And to make things more difficult, we're going to perform them as originally intended, which is...
That's all one giant super mega juicy story.
Are you ready?
Yes, hold on, I need to go throw up.
Well, I don't know when he'll be back. So, once upon a time, there's a girl who was raised by wolves and whose mother died in childbirth. And she was abandoned by her father, who could spin straw under gold and made a deal with a series of elves if they would help her make shoes. There's also a talking fox in there somewhere.
And she was beautiful.
Because no one cares about ugly people.
Whoa.
Point me to an ugly Disney princess.
Snow White.
Literally the fairest of them all.
Not my thing, sorry. She's got that whiny voice.
Anyway, there was a girl.
And she was poor.
Oh, I am poor?
Dirt poor.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
Dirt for sale, dirt for sale. Hey, you, get off the merchandise.
I shall flood the ground with my tears.
You're getting it wet. Stop it!
If only I could live in a boot, or make some deals with elves, or find a talking fox.
Excuse me, but I couldn't help overhearing your tale of misery and woe. Tell you what, I will grant you your heart's desire if you give me one small thing.
That sounds like a great bargain. I won't even ask what the small thing is because I'm so trusting.
Excellent.
What a nice lady.
Hey there, hot stuff.
Are you a prince?
Of darkness.
Oh, that's clever. Now, I happen to overhear your tale of misery and woe, and I'm here to help.
Well, actually, I just...
Just sign this contract, small contract, and you shall conceive a daughter so beautiful.
Done. This is a busy street.
Hello there.
You're hideous.
That's hurtful, but I have a great bargain for you.
My stomach recoils in horror as you approach.
I get that a lot, but do you want to hear my bargain or not?
Sure, go ahead. You're probably trustworthy, and I'm stupid and don't judge people by their appearances.
Didn't you just... Anyway, I shall make you rich. Rich, I tell you. Beyond your wildest dreams.
Really? Because I have some pretty wild dreams.
This is really messed up. You seriously need help.
I also want a Tom Cruise clone, and when he was 23 and not into the weird stuff.
He was still into that, just not advertised.
I want a Tom Cruise clone then, that I control.
I shall make you rich enough to achieve your dreams, and I ask only one small thing in return.
Sounds good.
Don't you want to know what the small thing is?
No, I'm cool.
Very well then.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
I am hot.
Let's get married.
Score.
She grew very rich.
Hey, look, I just tripped over a giant pot of gold. What are the odds?
Score.
And she conceived a child.
Whoa, how did that happen?
You see, kids, when a prince and a princess love each other very much.
Through magic, the magic of the devil, and that's where babies come from.
Ah, the baby's coming.
Dang it, I mean, push or breathe or something.
You're not helping.
I'm not trying to help. I'm gonna be over here.
The miracle of childbirth.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Focus your anger, focus your anger.
Ah!
Oh. Yes, sweet, throw her here.
Give her back.
She looks like you a little.
Years passed, and she grew into a beautiful teenager, Rapunzel.
I want to revisit the name Rapunzel. What about Amber?
That was the name of your ex-girlfriend.
Amber was nice to me. Are you going to wear your hair like that?
Shut up. Honey, we're gonna have dinner, so go wash your hands.
You can't tell me what to do.
Don't talk to your mother that way. She sold her soul to the devil to have you.
I don't care. I didn't ask to be born. I'm going out.
You're not walking out of this house, young lady.
I do what I want. You don't know me.
I've had just enough of this parenting. I'm going golfing.
Real winner you chose there, Mom.
You don't have a lot of time to be choosy when you fall in love at first sight.
And just then,
I have returned.
Your time is up.
You know, I was in the neighborhood, and I was thinking that I forgot something, like 18 years ago about. And then I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to get that thing from that girl. Then here I was, right at your house.
What do you want?
Your child.
Your child.
Your child.
Mom,
What?
how many deals did you make?
Just 3, and I may have promised your hand in marriage to a talking rabbit. What? I was young. I needed the money and the baby and but mostly the...
This is why I'm in therapy.
You heard what I said.
For the last time, I'm an enchantress.
Girl, if you can guess my name, I'll release you from our bargain.
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
What?
It says it right there on your screen.
The little man stomped his feet so hard they broke through the floor, and when he tried to pull them out, he broke in half.
Seriously? That's how I die? I get my foot caught and break in half trying to get out?
Yup.
Haha.
That's gotta be the stupidest and dumbest way to die ever.
Anyway, Rumpelstiltskin broke himself in half. Do it.
Ew, I'm not cleaning that up.
Now that horrid little man is gone, I will take Rapunzel.
Excuse me, I'm the devil.
How do you do that?
I'm the devil. I've got more claim than some stupid little witch.
Enchantress.
Whatever, witch.
That's it. Let's go.
Oh, you want some? Huh?
Mom, let's get out of here.
Quiet, honey. I'm watching. Go devil!
Expelliarmus.
That's a witch spell.
Fine. I curse you.
You know what? This is stupid. Tell you what, if you sign this contract here, I'll let you take Rapunzel.
Oh, this seems legit.
I disappeared.
Well, come along, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I've got this great tower for you.
Run along, dear.
But Mom, I don't want to go with the evil enchantress.
Yeah, and I didn't want to raise a spoiled brat, but sometimes you don't get what you want unless you make a deal with the devil and some other weird people. See ya.
So the enchantress took Rapunzel and locked her in a high tower without stairs or door, which seems a lot more reasonable these days. As for the girl and her prince,
Back from my golf trip. What a miss.
The forces of darkness battled it out for our daughter's soul.
Okay, cool. Wanna go to Hawaii?
Rock on.
and they lived happily ever after.
But our story's not even remotely finished yet.
No, it's no wait, it's finished, but it's also not yet begun.
That's right.
So let's get back to the girl. Hansel's mother.
You might be familiar with her mother.
Gretel, what are you doing out?
Nothing.
You seem moody lately, as if something were bothering you.
Our next story, Hansel and Gretel, or the original horror movie.
I am haunted, Hansel.
Yeah, I too am haunted. Perhaps we got to go into the woods where it's dark and scary.
Normally, this would be the part of the show where we ask audience participation. Obviously, that's going to be a bit of a challenge, so we're picking 2 lucky audience members to stand for all you people.
Wait, what? How did you turn my camera on?
Yeah, me too.
Never mind that. Have you been enjoying the show?
Sure, but I have some criticism about the first scene.
Shh, we don't care. Now, audience out there, these 2 people represent you. They are all your hopes and dreams wrapped together in a Cheeto-loving snack puddle.
So what are we supposed to do?
Just watch the show like you watch a horror movie.
Got it.
All right, let's get on with the story.
Hansel, I'm worried.
Why?
I overheard our wicked stepmother saying she was going to take us into the woods and leave us to be eaten by wolves.
Yeah, she does that.
I say we go into the woods ourselves.
Uh-oh, don't go in there.
Okay, let's go.
Here we are in the dark and scary wood alone.
Not good.
This is so not good.
Something's not right.
You're just chicken.
I feel so strange, Hansel. What's that?
Looks like a house.
It's made out of candy?
This isn't suspicious at all.
Do you want to try the door?
Don't do it. Don't go in there.
You think I should? If only I had some kind of clue about what to do.
Don't go in there.
Huh. Let's go in there.
It's dark in here.
Oh man.
Is that your hand?
Is that your hand?
She's behind you. Look behind you.
Turn around. Turn around. Look behind you. There's a witch behind you.
Are you eating my house?
We told you, but you didn't listen.
Why didn't you listen? We said don't go in there and you went in. You went in. Why?
Do we need to stop?
No, we're good.
Were you eating the house, Hansel?
Maybe. I was hungry. It was made out of candy. You should try the floorboards. They're really tasty.
I'm so disappointed in today's young people. You think you can build a house out of candy with no one and no one's going to disturb it, but no. The two of you little brats had to come along and start munching on my walls. Back in my day, people made houses out of candy and just knew enough to not to leave them alone. I ought to teach you two a lesson.
Oh dang it. I knew it. Get out of the house.
What kind of lesson?
She's gonna eat you. Why are you talking to her? Run!
But first, don't you want more candy?
No! She's just fattening you. That's all she's doing.
So Hansel and Gretel stayed with the witch and ate and ate.
Look at her name. It says witch. Why are you trusting her?
Why does my cologne smell like gravy?
Look, she gave me this apple to put in my mouth. Wasn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
I need some help cleaning out my oven.
Oh, heck no. No, don't do it.
Oh, I can help with that.
No, you idiot. Don't go in there. I don't even know why I have to tell you. Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
Come along, Hansel.
It's Hansel.
All right.
Oh, I can't watch.
Mwahaha, mwahaha, mwahaha.
Oh, hey, I dropped the quarter. Can you pick it up?
A quarter?
Eat this bitch.
Ah!
Yes! Woo!
Yes!
You did it.
Wait, no. She ain't dead. This is where they get you. Don't let your guard down.
Yeah, it is so happy now.
No, it isn't. She's coming back. Her camera's still on.
How about we eat the rest of the house?
Good idea.
No, I see her. She's right there. She's right behind you again, you idiots.
I'm melting! Oh, wait. I'm burning!
So they made it, but the horror wasn't over because Hansel found a bag of fairy dust.
Gretel, you want to try fairy dust?
No, Hansel.
It lets you fly.
It doesn't let you fly, Hansel. It's just a bag of dust.
Here, let me show you.
And he jumps off a cliff.
What?
I can fly. Maybe.
It's all up to you, audience. If you clap hard enough, Hansel will live. Come on, people out there.
Clap for me, people. Let me live.
Come on. Don't you believe the boy can fly? Come on.
Come on out there, please. Ah! Splat.
You didn't clap hard enough. He died. You know I've done the show a lot. Every time the audience claps hard enough to let Gretel live. Every time. I just don't know what to say. I think it really comes down to this guy, Mr. Colette. Yeah, I see you, Colette. You didn't clap hard enough. Your heart wasn't really into it. How do you face your children, sir? How do you face your students? Don't talk to me.
Ah, no. Fairy dust has claimed another young life.
He's in a better place now, Gretel, where his stupidity can't hurt him anymore.
Canada?
Sure.
Anyways, after Hansel's untimely death, thank you very much, Mr. Colette, Gretel married a wandering woodcutter and they had a daughter who would grow up to make a deal with several supernatural entities who would eventually imprison her daughter in the tower.
But
There's always a but.
one question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
Ooh, I know. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf. I prefer little person.
In fact, 2 dwarfs.
I prefer dwarf.
And these dwarfs worked all day in the mines, and they sang their little songs, and one day they came home to find...
What the heck is that thing?
She's huge. Get her away from me. She's gonna eat.
You see, in those days, most people were cannibals, which explains the witch from before. The first dwarf, though, who we will name Sloppy, wasn't afraid.
I like ladies. So, lady, I couldn't help but noticing you're in my house.
Whoa, this is a children's story.
So I'm going to chop you up and eat you.
Time out, time out. Put away the hot sauce.
What? I'm just going with what my character wants.
You do not get to eat Snow White. You're not the villain of the story.
No, look, I've been doing some character work. Slappy has a hard life. He's been discriminated against for being a dwarf. He works in the mines all day. He's got like the black lung, you know, and he just hates the world. He just hates it.
He does not.
And he wants revenge against the humans who have wronged him. So when this giant lady comes in his home and sleeps in his bed, it's dinner time.
No, we're going to do the story as written. Snow White cleans the house for 7 dwarves, then she gets poisoned by an apple. Then the prince shows up and falls in love with her because she's unconscious and can't talk back.
You know, maybe this fairy tale is a little antiquated.
This is a classic. What girl out there didn't want to be a housemaid to 7 freaky bearded dudes, then have no choice in who she was going to marry?
You know, sometimes the classics are, how do you say, bad.
Can I go back to being Sleeping Beauty now?
She's alive! Get her! I thought you were supposed to be Snow White.
Can anyone really tell the difference?
Anyways, what I'm saying is these stories need some spicing up here and there. A new angle, a new way of putting them together.
Fine. I don't care anymore. Whatever. I'm sure this dwarf is going to do a better job than me. Go ahead. Take my place.
Sounds good.
Wait, I didn't...
All right, you're going to be Dwarf 1, okay? Gavin, you're still Dwarf 2. I'm the new narrator.
Am I still Snow White?
You're whatever you want to be, honey. Call me. So once upon a time, there was a house filled with dwarves, and these dwarves worked in the mines beneath the surface of the earth and swore revenge against the Upworlders.
Curse you, Upworlders!
And one day, they came home to find a beautiful sleeping girl in their bed.
Hey, look, a giant hottie.
She's huge. She's gonna eat me. Run for it.
Hold on, dwarf number 2. I'm tired of running. I'm tired of being the supporting character. This is my time, you see. I happen to be quite brilliant, and I know for a fact that this giant hottie has fallen under a curse to sleep for 100 years.
I thought that was the Sleeping Beauty story.
From my perspective, they all look the same. And the only way for this giant hottie to wake up is to receive a kiss from her true love, me.
So you're going to kiss her without getting active consent?
What are you doing?
Just preparing my police report.
Fine. Hey, giant hottie, is it cool if I kiss you to wake you up from your coma? Sure, dwarf number one, I would like that.
That was you.
Well, how am I supposed to?
What if you did an air hug from a 6-foot distance?
Fine.
Ah! It was love at first sight.
Oh, you're not what I was expecting.
I'm better, baby. I'm the mighty dwarf Slappy, and I have rescued you from an evil curse that was
I was just tired. I wasn't under a curse.
forcing you to sleep for 100 years. I am your true love.
This is where you break into song?
I don't know the words.
That's okay. I wrote them down for you.
This says that I cook dinner and clean the house and leave the thinking to my husband.
It's a perfect marriage.
This is disgusting. I'm a modern woman.
Well, then you're not gonna live happily ever after.
I'm going to tell the story my way.
Are y'all gonna need me anytime soon?
Yes, we're starting over right now. You're going to be safe.
About dang time, yes. I've just been waiting for my chance, but I will rock this. Oh yeah. It's all coming true, just like I dreamed. You could do this, Gavin. Time for this diamond to shine. Showtime.
All right, then.
She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
You know it.
But her stepmother was jealous.
Snow White,
Stepmother.
is that a zit I see on your face?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I think you may want to tweeze your eyebrows. They're looking puffy.
No, they're totally fierce.
Moving on. And the wicked stepmother went to her room and gazed into her magic.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Well, it's certainly not you.
Meanwhile, Snow White was only becoming more fierce.
Work it. Work it.
And just then, it was her stepmother.
I'm afraid it's over for you, Snow White, for I have a lot of money and have been through a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. I have tucked, sucked, vacuumed, and sanded almost every inch of my body with a diamond laser, and I've had most of my tattoos lasered off. Now I'm more beautiful than even you.
Unlikely. Begin.
Yas, Queen, slay!
Enough! Snow White is still the fiercest.
Dang it. Well, how about an apple as a peace offering?
How about I take you out with my martial arts skills?
Oh, it's on.
Not to interrupt here, but I was just in the neighborhood looking for a girl in a coma to make out with, and whoa, chick fight.
And it was a glorious battle.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus yourself.
Go, Snow White.
A titanic struggle of good and evil, purity versus corruption. Until finally,
I shall transform myself into a black dragon. Ahaha.
no, that was a Sleeping Beauty movie.
I thought we were doing Sleeping Beauty.
No, this is Snow White.
Eat this, witch.
Ah, I'm melting. Actually, I'm bleeding. Ah!
That was so hot.
Like somebody else I know, Prince.
You're very forward.
I'm a modern woman. Come on, let's get married.
They lived happily ever after and avoided traditional gender roles. And the 7 dwarfs did cooked for them, cleaned the house, and did all the other junk that Snow White was supposed to do in the story. The end.
That was enlightened.
Thank you.
But the witch was not dead.
It's just a flesh wound.
Stop it. We are doing this without any Monty Python references.
'Tis but a scratch.
I said stop it.
Anyways, the witch felt bad and built a house made of candy inside to eat the children instead.
There aren't many career options for me.
But the true secret origin here is of dwarf number 2.
Which brings us to the darkest, most disturbing fairy tale ever told, Faithful Johannes.
I never heard of it.
There's a reason for that. Welcome to Faithful Johannes, the original psychological thriller. Once upon a time, there was a noble servant, Faithful Johannes, who served his king faithfully, as you might glean from his name.
Hey everybody, check out my servant, drumroll please, Faithful Johannes.
You're way too kind, Your Majesty.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. He's the best. All of your other servants are garbage. Faithful Johannes would do anything for me. Eat a bug, do it.
Of course, sire.
He loves it. All of your other servants are losers. Nobody like Faithful Johannes here. Slap yourself in the face for me. Amazing.
Johannes loved his life.
This is great. Nothing like eating bugs and slapping myself in the face for the king.
But one night he was visited by a talking raven.
Hey, psst! Yo, Johannes!
Who's that?
Come here, I got something to tell you.
Are you a talking raven?
Yeah, shut up, I got news for you.
What is it?
There's about to be 3 attempts on the king's life. You don't want to stop it? You listen to me.
Oh.
But you breathe a word of this, you tell anybody you heard it from me, I'll turn you to stone. Don't tell nobody nothing.
Okay.
First up, there's a magic horse, and the king's gonna think he's pretty sweet. But if he gets on that horse, the horse is gonna fly into the air, and the king's gonna fall from about 2,000 feet. Splat. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take this water bottle and
But I'm in a fairy tale. I didn't even know we had water bottles.
you do now. You understand me? You get that horse or the king is dead meat, and I'll be watching you. Forget about it.
The next day.
Well, my faithful Johannes, let's go for a lovely stroll.
Of course, sire.
Something the matter?
Nothing at all. I'm fine.
Hey, look at that!
Hi there, I'm a magical... I'm dying! Tell my friends that they were magical.
What the heck?
I didn't like the look of that horse, sire.
That was an adorable horse. Why would you do that?
Stress at home. Sorry.
Man, you got problems.
Later that night.
Yo, Johannes, come here.
Stay away from me. I cannot do this.
Attempt number 2 is coming tomorrow at the king's wedding rehearsal.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
The king's wedding shirt is coist. If he puts it on, he'll be bored to death.
I don't believe you. That horse was innocent, and I killed her. I killed her.
All you need to do is stop the king from taking the shirt and tear it up in front of him. But remember, you don't say nothing to nobody, or I'll turn you to stone.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You don't say, ah!
Welcome, friends. It's so nice to see all of you mostly recovered from the plague. And I'm here to tell you I love this big guy. Come here, you big galoot. This is a day of celebration, 'cause I love you, Honey Bear.
I love you more, Honey Bear.
Even our nicknames are cute. This is the happiest day of my life, and as a little present, I made you something. I sewed it myself. I made it for you.
Oh my gosh, it's...
Ah! I hate this shirt. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. What have I done?
What the heck?
I did. It's not your color, sire. It's an affront against fashion.
Oh, Honey Bear.
I'm never going to try again.
That night,
I don't want to hear from any talking birds tonight. No, no, get out.
Yo, Hannes, you did good, kid.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Tomorrow, the queen is gonna die.
Stop it.
She's gonna be poisoned, and the only way to stop it is for you to suck 3 drops of blood out of the queen's neck.
Gross, I'm not a vampire, and blood does not even taste like water.
Fine, don't do it. She'll die. No difference to me. Remember, don't tell nobody nothing. Forget about it.
I'm not doing it. You cannot make me.
Okay, I had a rough night remembering that shirt, but I'm feeling a little better. But today is not about the terrible trauma of yesterday. Today is about putting a happy face on. And
Oh no, are you alright, Honey Bear? Say something. Is there a doctor in the house? Can anyone save the Queen's life? Anyone at all? Oh no, this is terrible. Someone do something. If only someone could save her. Whoa. What the heck?
thanks, I feel better.
Dude, Johannes, explain yourself. That is it. You are sentenced to death for being a jerk. Where's my guillotine?
Wait, but I've always served you faithfully, sire, but there was a talking raven who was blackmailing me, and...
and just then Johannes turned into a statue, because when a magic raven says to you, you better listen.
Okay, that was mildly traumatic, but not super traumatic.
10 years passed, and every day the king would stare at the statue of faithful Johannes and sigh.
If only there was some way to bring you back. No one eats bugs or slaps himself in the face for me anymore.
And just then a ghostly voice emanated from the statue.
Ooh, there is a way to bring me back.
What is it? I'll do anything.
Take what you most love in the world.
That would be my 2 boys. Daddy loves you. I love you, Papa. You're the best, Daddy.
Banish them to a far-off land, never to be seen again.
Done.
Oh, I feel so much better.
You're alive. Air hug.
And the king and Johannes lived happily ever after that. The end.
Whoa, what did I just watch?
That's the fairy tale right there.
He banishes his children to bring back his servant?
A good servant is really hard to find. You can always make more kids. Okay, fine. Johannes brings back the kids later because he got superpowers. And then one of those kids runs away from home, becomes a dwarf, and lives in a mine.
That is messed up.
Yep. Well, I think we are running out of time.
But we didn't get to the Frog Prince of the Little Red Riding Hood or the Devil's grandmothers.
We've done the important ones, though.
Ahem.
What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, one last time. Once upon a time,
there was a little
Thank you.
orphan girl.
Oh, I'm orphaned. Oh, I'm sad.
Give me a pause here just for a second.
Oh, how sad I am. Oh.
Just hold on.
what is it?
Well, there's a lot of people having trouble with our internet service, so
Oh, the internet service is bad.
apparently nobody paid their bill or something like that. I don't really,
Oh, that reminds me.
So nobody can get back on the performance.
What?
Well, I guess we could just skip it then.
No, we are not skipping it.
Well then, how many actors do we have left?
Well, you got me.
Now you listen to me, you little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be a star, got it? And there are important people watching, probably. And I'm getting an HBO series out of this, got it?
Well, I just...
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Oh, how sad. Life. So sad.
Well, one thing, there's kind of a bit of problem. I don't really have the right props or costumes or really anything, Okay.
Okay, mother died and her father remarried.
Mother, where are you, Mother? Are you dead?
And the woman he married is beautiful face, but cold of heart.
Oh, this new mother of mine is such a witch.
She's not actually a witch.
I shall spread these cinders upon myself to keep warm. They're hot. Ow.
So they called her Cinderella. Now, Cinderella's stepmother had two daughters, both equally beautiful.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. I'm the pretty one. They're quite hideous.
Says here, they're beautiful too.
I think I know my story, thank you. Oh, they're so mean to me. I shall cry like I do every night.
Just then, her two wicked stepsisters entered.
Look what the cat dragged in. Does it just smell in here or is it just her? Oh, that was a good one, Giselle. Oh, I thought you'd like it. Oh, Cinderella, we need to get ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming.
May I attend the ball?
No. You're gonna make us pretty. Maybe prettier than her. I need Prince Charming and I need him now.
I suppose. I'm going to need a lot of makeup.
Cinderella dressed both sisters for the ball.
Life, so unfair. Why must I live this way? Why, Mama, why?
But just then, her wicked stepmother entered.
Why, Cinderella? What seems to be the trouble?
I can't go to the ball. I'm so sad.
There, I guess.
Thank you.
Just then, one of Cinderella's stepsisters, Giselle, entered through the door.
Mother, aren't you coming? Yes, now run along, dear. Thank you, I will.
From the other side of the room, Cinderella's other stepsister entered.
Thank you. I really need to be going. You do that, witch. What did you just call me? You heard what I said. Witch? Oh, no, you didn't. Girls, please, you're both beautiful. You're both going to the ball. You both need to leave right here, right now, without saying anything else.
So they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, I'm a fair, wicked stepmother. So I'm going to empty this entire dish of lentils into the fireplace. And once you've picked them all out, you may go to the ball with us.
And with that, she dug the dish of lentils into the fireplace like she said she was going to do.
Oh, the humanity. Oh, the gods. Why must I always be so punished?
It's just a couple of lentils. It doesn't seem all that hard to remove.
I will never go. Never. I'm cursed. But what's that? What could it be? My fairy.
It was a swarm of birds.
I have a question. Do I have to play like each individual bird or just can I be collectively the birds?
I mean, you could play collective group of birds.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Oh, look. Birds. They are so beautiful. Come, my feathered friends. Come and peck these lentils out of the fireplace.
Peck, 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 peck.
Oh,
I am truly blessed. Thank you, birds. Fly, fly to freedom.
We're off to the ball.
Look, wicked stepmother, I've removed all of the lentils.
Really? Huh. Well, ain't that a kick in the pants?
So, I will be accompanying you to the ball.
Frankly, I don't think you're good enough. Besides, you've got nothing to wear. Too bad. Have to be going. Ha ha. Loser.
How can life be so cruel? Why? But what's that? My fairy?
It was another swarm of birds carrying a dress this time.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
What a lovely dress. Thank you, swarm of birds.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
So, who's going to do my hair? What a surprise. A fairy godmother.
Tweet, tweet.
Wait, isn't this where she said it sort of comes and does her magic thing?
Nope.
What?
We're going by the original. There's no fairy godmother, just a lot of birds.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Well, I can't do this without a fairy godmother. Who's going to turn the pumpkin into a coach?
You have legs. You walk there.
What? This is ridiculous. I'm Cinderella. I have a fairy godmother and a coachman of a pumpkin and a bunch of mice and a coachman. Oh, so there's no mice either? The next thing you know, there won't even be a glass slipper. There's no glass slipper? Well, then I don't even know how this story goes. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end. I just get beheaded at the end.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't read the end yet.
Ugh, I quit. Leave meeting, leave meeting. Dang it.
Well, I guess somebody's not living happily ever after, is she? All right, then. Let's continue with our story.
Wait a minute, but we can't continue. There's no Cinderella.
Sure there is. Put on the dress, Avery.
Fine.
So, Cinderella had a dress and she felt very pretty.
I feel very pretty. Thank you, birds. Now I shall walk to the ball because I have legs that function like a normal person.
And just then, Cinderella's wicked step on two wicked steps arrived.
Cinderella, what are you doing here? We hate you. I have a dress now. I'm going to the ball because a bunch of birds brought it to me.
And it was a wonderful ball, a huge ball, and everyone was dancing. Unfortunately, the wicked step had cha-cha. One person was doing a waltz and the other one was twerking. Do it.
His Royal Highness the Prince. Hello there, we having a good time, are we? Blimey, who's that? She's gorgeous. My name's not important. All right, there, come here, love. Oh, Prince, you're embarrassing me. Hey, what's your name, love? I have to leave. It'd spoil everything if you knew my name.
Just tell him your name, sheesh.
No, I couldn't have loved you, especially because you were attractive.
Isn't this where she drops a slipper or something?
Cinderella loses a slipper on her third trip to the prince's ball. He keeps throwing more balls and she keeps freaking out. Until finally the prince smears pitch on the steps of the palace and her shoe sticks. Her golden shoe, by the way.
Golden shoe?
And he comes looking for the foot that fits the golden shoe.
Huh, that does sound more comfortable than glass.
Can we skip that part, please? I'm going to die.
Maybe you should put a little effort into this.
Why don't you play your own part?
Oh, you're doing fine, sweetie.
Fine. A little of this, a little of that. The prince stops by with the shoe looking for a girl who fits it. A little.
Any you darlings lost a shoe? Oh, I did. Let me see that. Hold on 1 minute. Do you mind if I try it on the bathroom? I'm shy. Take all the time you need, love. Excellent.
And of course, her foot was too big, so she chopped off her big toe.
Ah! You all right there, love? I'm fine. It fits. Love you. Thing is a match. Let's get married. Open to me carriage. It's nice. Say what? There's blood everywhere. I popped his head on my foot. You chopped off your toe, didn't you? Up at me, carriage!
So wait up, sister. What Matt told me is that to find Cinderella's other was to find Cinderella's other sister.
May I please try on the shoe in the bathroom where no one can see what I'm doing? Of course, I'm not all that bright.
It was in the bath. The shoe didn't fit her foot either. So she did the only sensible thing and chopped off her heel.
Ah, sweet, beautiful bunnies. Ah. All right, then. I'm fine. See, it fits. All right, then. Let's get married. Jump in me carriage. Blimey. Oh. Blimey, is that blood on your foot? I have hairy feet like a hobbit. You cut off your heel. I did it for you.
Until put into the house for a third time.
And then I realized that several ladies in this here house have chopped off their body parts to fit in this here shoe, and I was just wondering if anyone else fit into it. You see, I'm not very smart, but I make up for it being very persistent. It makes me ideal to run a government.
I will try the shoe.
Oh, thank goodness.
It fits.
It's you.
It is I.
They lived happily after. As for the good stepsisters, the small birds pecked at them every now and then, just for fun.
Peck, 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 peck.
However.
I don't think so.
Oh, and the wicked stepsisters ran off into the woods where they raised a sweet wolf cub to become a grandma-eating psychopath. But
that's just the beginning.
Exactly.
I think your cell service was turned off.
Oh, we are all fine. We just wanted to see if she could do it.
Not very nice.
What can you do? Well, we're out of time.
So, to recap.
Once upon a time, there was an orphan girl who married a prince whose evil stepsisters were blinded by some angry birds.
Who ran into the woods and found a wolf cub and raised it to kill.
Which it did, and dressed in ladies' clothing, but then was killed by a wandering woodcutter.
And the girl grew up and married a king, but was poisoned and almost died.
But her son was killed and then reasserted and then turned into a dwarf.
Who saved another princess who beat her stepmother in a martial arts duel, which forced her
to go into the woods and make a house out of candy.
Where she was killed and the orphan girl and her brother.
Who grew up to have a daughter who made a deal with a trio of supernatural beings.
Whose daughter who grew giant hair after she was put into a tower by another witch.
And handshoes.
And everybody lived happily ever after.
The end.